27th of October here in Dothan, Alabama in my backyard. Haven't been through my bees in a while. I've just been busy with other things. And it's a beautiful day here in my backyard here in South Alabama. I'm guessing it's probably in the 70s maybe. Just absolutely perfect weather. We finally got some rain. See the grass is greening up a little bit. It's been a little cooler. So fall is coming in, although it's actually a little bit warm probably for this time of the year, but it's just been beautiful. What I wanted to do here, I don't have smoke or anything. I just put on my little veil over my head. And I want to just kind of peek in on this hive. Now this is a hive where I just replaced the queen a couple months ago. I think it was end of July, early August, somewhere in that time frame. I replaced her with this hive had been super weak really for years. It had just survived. It was a survivor colony, but hasn't been productive as far as really growing into a big strong colony or producing a lot of honey or anything for a long time, if ever. You can see it's just a 7-frame hive. This is a hive body I built back, gosh, I think my second year of having bees, just to experiment with it, and I've just kind of kept it going out here. It's always had bees in it, and so I've always just kind of left it alone, but it never has really grown like I wanted it to and produce a lot of honey. I may just put them in a 10-frame box here in the near future, but the bees seem to like this size box. Anyway, enough of that. So what I wanted to do, I did have a video back a few months ago when I released the queen into this colony, and they seem to be doing really well. Now, the Pendale queens are supposed to be really good producers, have all the great qualities. These are Italian, I think they're Italian queens or Italian Cordovan queens, I believe. And one of the things that is supposed to be really good about them is their gentle nature, and as you can see, they seem to be really calm and really good bees so far. I haven't cracked this hive open really like this, as much as this, in weeks. So I cracked it open today with no smoke or anything. Just have a veil on to protect my face, no gloves or anything. So I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm not sure if they're gonna get after me or not, but they haven't so far. I just wanna see if they brought in any food stores. I had a box stacked up over there. It was a nuke, 5-frame nuke box that was stacked 4 deep over there last year that just starved to death, and I believe they were a similar type of bee as these, either Italians or Italian Cordovan. So they really made a lot of bees, but they didn't store a lot of food, and I kind of got in trouble. I didn't feed them as I should through the winter, and I did do a video on that. I think the video is called "Why Did My Bees Die?" or something like that, back early last spring or late last winter. So I'm going to try and get into these bees and see how they do a little bit, see if they get after me a little bit. I really don't want to smoke them. I just don't really want to I'm just kind of being probably not super smart here, but I want to see what their personality is. Gonna be really gentle with them. I'm just holding the camera here with my hand, being real slow and easy. Let's see if they got any food stores. Now I did feed them a little bit, and our fall flow was so dry and hot here that I don't think they probably had a very good fall flow. And so there's not much honey in here, a little bit around the top there. Not sure if there's anything on the back side. No, there's really nothing going on back here. They've drawn it out a little bit. Don't expect the bees this time of year to be doing a lot of drawing out of comb, just because it's not the time of year for that. Although with the temperatures like this, if I were to feed them a lot of one-on-one sugar water, they probably would. But this time of the year, you just don't know what you're going to get into as far as temperatures and so forth go. And so let's do this next frame over. They've really built their population up nice. So the queen has done it. Whoops, well, that may not have made them happy because I just jerked the frame a little bit. Hopefully they're not gonna get feisty with me. I really don't want to do anything except what I'm doing. Yeah, one's about to sting me right there on the hand. She didn't. She thought about it. Now I like this frame. It's hard. Obviously you can't tell on the camera, but it's heavier. It's got some honey up around there. See these bees? They seem to be really pretty calm. I'm not gonna get great video. I'm not gonna go through the entire. Kind of more the same over here. More honey built. So they've got probably so far we found close to a full frame of honey between the two. Maybe not quite. The bees so far seem really calm. You can tell they're just kind of doing their thing. See if we can maybe get just a couple more frames out here. I really appreciate everyone who watches my videos. I've taken a little break. I had a daughter that got married a couple of weeks ago out in Utah. And really haven't done much with the bees. I haven't really been in them. I've kind of just picked up the back of some of the hives to see what the weight was like, and I've just kind of peeked in a few. Done almost nothing with the bees. I've even fed them a couple times over the last month or two, but I haven't really gone through them much at all in several weeks, and so haven't had a lot of video footage to make. I've tried to start a couple of videos, but it just hasn't worked out. So it's been a few weeks. Okay, so we got larvae in there. Some young larvae. I can see some eggs. Pretty happy with how it looks right now. Other side, more of the same. Look at all those bees. So, and they have a definite smell. I love the smell of these hives, especially like in the fall. Well, I mean, they don't really smell the nasty rotten sock or dirty sock type smell that some people describe. I have smelled that before, but right now they have a really sweet smell. So whatever they brought in most recently actually smells pretty good. But I think this hive is doing well. I'm not gonna probably add any boxes to it right now or anything, because I do want the population to be good, but I want them to stay fairly crowded. I don't want to give them too much space, and I don't think they're going to swarm unless it just stays really warm, which, you know, it's possible here in Alabama. Now there's a nice frame of brood right here. Nice brood pattern. Again, these are fairly young queens. This was a fairly young queen in this hive, just put in here back. I'm not sure, I kind of lost track of time. It was probably, and I see some eggs down in there, I believe. So I'm just going to kind of assume. Yeah, look at the brood on there. Nice brood pattern. Gonna scan. I may do one more frame and then we'll probably close her up. Just wanted to see, I wanted to check mostly and see how we looked on food stores. It looked decent. I'm still probably gonna feed them something else here. And just make sure. I'm gonna either feed some high fructose corn syrup or some 2-to-1 sugar water. Got a friend that's trying to get us some syrup, but if that doesn't come through pretty quick, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and mix up some 2-to-1 sugar water. That frame is mostly just comb. Don't really see any eggs or anything in there. Similar story over here. Just not really able to do a super good inspection here, so it's not going to be yeah, there might be some eggs in there. It's just kind of hard for me to see. I don't really see any. So this queen might be brooding down just a little bit for winter. I'm not sure what exactly is going on, but I think they're going to be healthy. They look pretty good for right now. We might as well just go through this one more and see. I'm just curious about more than anything else. Obviously we've got brood, and I've seen all the different things that you see in a hive. I've even seen some pollen in some of the bees' legs. So there's a little piece of pollen right there. You can see it right there. Dropped off a little bee's legs. So they're bringing in something still, some pollen. I've seen it coming in. There's a pretty good frame. That's a heavy frame. It feels heavy on this side. Doesn't look like it's got a lot of honey, but it does have some. I can just tell by how heavy it is. We got some over here too. So my plans are now, I am gonna go ahead and put out, just open feed some either thick syrup, either some high fructose corn syrup or some thick sugar water. Just try and get some more weight on these hives and then be pretty much done for the year, I think, with bee maintenance, barring any kind of unforeseen issues. I'm gonna try and get them out at about, on average of about 1 gallon per hive, gonna open feed. I think that's going to work. I've fed them more this year than I usually do, and the bees have seemed to respond well to how I've been treating them. There they are down here. Little antennas sticking up. Anyway, I'm going to close this thing back up, and we'll call it a day. Just thought I'd post a video, let you know kind of what's going on. Videos haven't been as frequent lately, just I've kind of been busy doing other things. And I just kind of need a little break. I've been so busy with my bees this whole year that I just needed a little bit of a break from it. And fortunately this fall has provided me some of that. I have lost a few hives. I think they just weren't very strong, maybe had too much room. I'm not sure what the reasoning has been for that, but it's okay. I've combined a few hives to make them stronger. And so I think I'm pretty much set up going into winter, so hopefully we'll get them built up, end up with a good year next year. I still plan on posting a few videos here and there, but I'm gonna back off on the frequency a little bit, as you can tell. I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel, though. If you give me a thumbs up if you like this video and share it with everyone. Still trying to grow the channel, and we will post videos as I do things that I think will be interesting to you, to my big viewers out there across the world. All right, gonna sign off for now. On to the next video.